If you're thinking about moving to Pearland, Texas, or simply want to learn more about Pearland, Texas, this video is definitely for you. We are going to looking at Pearland history, where Pearland is located, what it's like to live in Pearland, affordability, and real estate. If you are new to this channel, my name is Woodlands. I am a realtor here in the state of Texas. In this channel, it is where we take community tour. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of what it takes to live in Houston, Texas. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and follow, because I love it when I receive email, text message, phone call from people just like you who's thinking about relocating to Houston, Texas, regardless if it's a year from now, 6 months from now, or 6 weeks from now. Let's find Pearland in the map. Pearland is conveniently located between Highway 288 and Highway 35. Pearland is about 17 miles from downtown Houston, 36 miles from Bush International Airport. But if you are traveling, what is the closest airport? Well, you are at luck, because you have Hobby Airport for your local flight that is about 7 miles away from Pearland, Texas. Keep in mind, Pearland is not in Harris County. Pearland is between Brazoria County and Fort Bend County. Let's talk history of Pearland. You guys know I'm a sucker for history, but you know, Pearland history started back in 1861 with the Brazoria County Redwood Company. C9, they abandoned the company, so they left, and then they decided, then a judge in Galveston County sell the company, and then on 1871 the Gulf Colorado and Santa Fe Red will take over. Pearland get his first growth back on 1892 when a businessman in Brazoria County decided, you know what, he's gonna give land to Captain with Zenglinski. He gave him about 520 acres, and then Zenglinski appointed Peter to be like a real estate agent to sell land to prospective settlers that was moving in the area. As time goes, then on May 1894, Zenglinski went to Angleton County and filed the plot land for the city of Pearland that we know today. And even though he tried to do it back in May, then it was not filed until September 1894. Let's talk about what it's like to live in Pearland. When we visit our little friend niche.com, niche.com has given Pearland an overall A. And when you're looking at all the 12 categories, they have been graded between A, B, and C. If you're looking at school in Pearland, they have received A+ in that category. But the lifestyle in Pearland, what it's like to live in Pearland. So when you go in the Pearland public website, like visitpearland.com, there is about 11 public parks for you that want to have kids, you want to do activity with your kids. Let's say you live in a neighborhood and that neighborhood doesn't offer all the amenities. It's not a master plan community, it doesn't offer all the amenity you're looking for. There is tons of public park. There is a recreational center in Pearland where you can put your kids on activity, tons of walk and trails for you. And if you're looking at lifestyle and restaurant, there is tons of fine diner in Pearland. And keep in mind, Pearland is 17 miles away from downtown Houston. So if you're looking for nightlife, just take a Uber, go downtown Houston, have fun. And the resident in Pearland has voted Pearland to be one of the safest place to live. So I cannot brag more about Pearland. So if you are someone who love architect, I will recommend you to visit the Meenakshi temple. I hope I pronounce it well. And then if you love outdoor, you have kids who love flowers, you want to play basketball, the Centennial Park, it's a great place to visit. And if you are someone who's international, you just want to go shopping, you don't want to go to the big you don't want to drive to the Galleria Mall, you don't want to drive to Colony Mall, the Pearland Town Center is a great place for you to get shop until you drop, because you get all those discount brand stores right there. I know in one of the video I talk about Cypress Outlet Mall. So the Pearland Town Center is almost the same, but you find more because they have Dillard, they have a lot of other stores, that brand store over there that we don't have it in Cypress. So you can shop until you drop. And keep in mind, you are not too far away from the Space Center, the NASA. You're not far away. If you want to go to Galveston, you want to go to the beach, even though the water is not, there is coolant underneath the water, so sometimes the water look brown. That's because of the coolant, but that's what we have here in Texas. We are not in Florida, so I'm not comparing our Galveston to the Florida water, but we still have a place for you guys to come in and enjoy. So there is tons of things for you to do here in Pearland. You will definitely enjoy living in Pearland, regardless of where you decide to live in Houston. Just make the best of it. You will definitely enjoy it. And Houston, there is a report that just come out. Houston has voted to be number 3 best place to live. So I can brag about Houston. I say Houston is the friendliest state, and we've been voted to be number 3. So let's talk about real estate in Houston and Pearland. Let's talk affordability real estate in Pearland. So if you are thinking about moving to Pearland as a first-time home buyer, can you afford to live in Pearland? Yes. When you go on website like Zillow, and keep in mind, as a realtor, we always tell our client, don't just go on Zillow to check your home value. And from year to year, Zillow has shown that home in Pearland has gained a 16.2% gain since last year, 2022, started in October and to date. But when you go to website like realtor.com, it says home in Pearland has gained a 10.1% gain on value. But when you go on the Brazoria County website, it does say home in Pearland has gained a 16.5% gain since last year. So those numbers always fluctuating, depends on which website you check. If you are a resident in Pearland, or if you are looking to purchase a home, you go into different websites to see home price. So what we always do as realtors, so we're looking at home that was sold in the last 3 months, and then we will compare those homes. That's how if we list the home, that's how we will list the home. Because when the appraiser comes, that's how the appraisal company, that's how they will appraise the home. They look at the square footage, number of bedroom, number of bathroom, the year, and then the lot size. And then they'll go 4 years, and then they'll go up 4 years, they go backward 4 years, and then they compare the home price. So when you go to different websites, so that's how the appraisal will value the home. But as far as home gain, we know during COVID, the home was selling so quick, the county was not keeping up. So until things begin to change, things begin to shift, because we are in a market corrections right now. So until the report come out in October, so we'll see how much value home will gain. But so far, home in Pearland has gained a has a 16% gain on value. Does that mean you cannot afford a home? So if you're looking at for a starter home in the 375,000, that's where the starter home price started. Does that mean if you in the 250 you cannot find a home? Yes, you can find a home. You'll find an older home. It may not be the size you desired, but yes, you can find a small starter home in Pearland, Texas. So as far as real estate, that's where we end for real estate here in Pearland. So if you decided this video is good, comment and subscribe. Okay guys, so this is it for today about Pearland. So if you are thinking about relocating, you want to learn more, regardless where you are in your journey, if you're thinking about relocating to Houston, you have not contacted me, I'm telling you, you're making a mistake, because when it comes to Houston, I know in and out and all the best places where depends on your family need. I can brag about that. So subscribe and follow. Until next time, I love you guys. Welcome to Houston. Bienvenue à Houston. Welcome home, baby. God bless and happy Thanksgiving.